Yo, 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 Pdaaaawg in the house, yeah. Just to the Dawg, episode 9. We're rocking it. We're going in there. Right, this one's gonna be it's gonna be like one of the usual ones I would make. It's gonna be about a video game. I've already made one on Left 4 Dead and on Street Fighter, I believe, and then I made a whole bunch about stuff that angered me and all that there. But now going back to video games. This Just to the Dawg, episode 9, almost at 10. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I was actually being a bit successful. It's going to be based on Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, Modern Warfare 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3. Tres. Trois. Eins, zwei, drei. Yeah, drei. Drei is that's German. Right, sorry, alright. So I'm going to start from the very beginning, as you would normally in a story. I actually have Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3 for the PS2. And they're okay. I mean, I didn't really take them that seriously. Obviously, Call of Duty 1 and 2, they didn't have multiplayer, so... Or at least they didn't have online multiplayer. They had, like, offline, you know, head-to-head, which me and a few of my other friends would play. Mainly, however, at that time, Call of Duty was mainly just for, like, campaign. And maybe for, like, split screen. But apart from that, it wasn't really that big. A lot of people would say, oh, it revolutionized. It probably did later on. Like, the impact that it had in the FPS genre was pretty good. Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty 3 I had for the PS2. It was alright. It was just like all the rest of them. But it had online play, but I didn't realize that because I had a PlayStation 2 and I never had online for my PlayStation 2. So I've got a cold, by the way, so my voice might be a little bit bleh. Anyway, Call of Duty 4 I actually didn't play that much, but my brother was really competitive at it. I think his KD was like 1.8, so it was pretty good. He was pretty good at the game. I think he was around about 17 at that time, and he was a really big fan of it. And what happened was, he had a PlayStation 3 at that time, and he was in the room that I'm in right now. And he used to always play that game. He used to be really competitive. He used to have a whole pile of friends that played the game. And I played it the occasional time, but at that time I was still playing like games like The Sims and Stronghold and all that. There, like all those. I'll get into these in like a nostalgia edit video of Just the Dawg that I might make at some point. And then Call of Duty 5 I never played. I've never played in my life, so I don't really have anything about it. But the main game I'm going to talk about here is Modern Warfare 2 and then some of Black Ops. What I mean by that is Modern Warfare 2 was the one game. I got my Xbox 360 in the Christmas of 2009. I got Modern Warfare 3 in January of that time. So I spent quite a lot of time playing that. This is before I had Street Fighter, by the way. I had Street Fighter like 6 months after I got Modern Warfare 3, because I got Modern Warfare 2 even, because I got Modern Warfare 2 in January. I didn't get Street Fighter until September. So between then, that was the only game I played for quite a long time. I did play a bit of Red Dead Redemption, played a bit of like the Orange Box, played a couple of other games. I can't remember them off the top of my head. Left 4 Dead was another one I played, but I've already covered that. Modern Warfare 2 was a game that I always did play. Like, and that was one game I really did try to get competitive at. I didn't realize that at the very beginning, because what happened was, whenever I first started, it was my very first FPS on the console, so obviously my accuracy was a bit bad, and my KD went down to like 0.6, which is still alright, but I mean, like, it's pretty shameful for someone like me. But I think the reason why I wasn't lower was because I was quite competitive at Counter-Strike Source beforehand, and I played games like Halo, the previous Call of Duties, so I was new, but I was kind of familiar with it at the same time. So what happened was I was playing it, and then eventually I started to get almost addicted to it, dare I say. Over the summer of it, I decided to I started to get really good at it. And at that time, quickscoping was a hot thing, and montages and commentaries. That's when all like the big Call of Duty players, or to my regard, I haven't really watched any Call of Duty videos recently, but back then I used to always watch him. There were actually a lot of people like Hutch and C-Nanners, I believe, like people like that I never actually, followed. There's mainly like other random people I followed and kept in touch with. I try to make a few Call of Duty videos, as I won't talk about anymore. I think I've already spoken enough because of that. And I learned all about this stuff, and I actually learned the quickscope, and then we would have me and my friend Dean would have quickscoping matches on another channel, which I refuse to talk about. Because we uploaded those videos, and at that time that was a hot thing. A lot of people said that Modern Warfare 2 got broken and destroyed by like March, which I do kind of agree with. Like at the very beginning, it was very balanced, and it just kind of went corrupt. But I don't really mind, quite frankly. Like back then, I didn't really care how broken it was. Yes, I one man army noob tubed. Yes, I marathon lightweight commando tactical knife all day. And yes, I did quickscope. At that time, I was actually a really good quick. I'm not gonna lie, I was a really good quickscoper, but I didn't have any means of recording myself. Even then, I had no interest in doing so at that time. So I would just be like I was literally every single match I'd go into, I'd either be using my best guns or my quickscoping weapons. My KD, it went from about 0.64 to about 1.32, I believe it is now. But I still do play it the occasional time. I don't play it anywhere near as much as I used to play it. I got the first map pack, couldn't be bothered getting the second map pack because it was a complete waste of money. But I did really enjoy the game. I spent way too long on it. So it was really, I really did find it. It was like my only means of entertainment. So I really did dedicate myself to it. Learned the maps, learned the weapons. I think I hit 7th prestige, level 43, I believe I'm at now. But there was a time when I was literally just prestiging, you know, very frequently. And it's because I was just playing it non-stop pretty much. And I'm not going to lie, that is what I done. And people did say, oh, you did it to it. I'm not going to reveal my total time on Call of Duty. It's a bit shameful. For someone that doesn't, you know, make it a living or something, it's a bit shameful for. So for someone who just plays it casual, well, someone just plays it as a hobby. You know, it was a hot thing. So obviously I was going to be into it, and at that time I really did. I literally, it was one of the most fun things I could have ever done. And I did get quite annoyed. Like I would be really frustrated if I did end up losing a match pretty badly. At that time I didn't really mind if my KD went below that much, but if it went down quite a significant amount, I got really annoyed. I'd rage quit. I've done everything that you could think of. I've done, like, you know, sent messages saying, oh, you know, ask for invite. I've trolled. Sorry about that. I've trolled. I've played with some of the best by complete accident. I've been in montages. Well, maybe not. I've got £5,000 and all that. No, not really. So at that time, it was really hot, and whenever I heard about Black Ops, I was like, oh, flip, another great game I could dive into. I got it I got it the Friday it came out. Or I got it about. I think it was the Saturday, so it was like the day after it came out. Unless it came out on a Tuesday, in which case I think I got it on a Friday, but that's not important. I would play that, and I guess it was good. Like, don't get me wrong, it was good. I did enjoy the zombies and stuff, but I mean, some stuff I wasn't very happy with. Like, I don't know, it just didn't feel like Modern Warfare, and obviously because it's made from a different company. But it was okay. Like I wouldn't say it was a bad game, it just wasn't my taste. I traded the game in with a kill death ratio of 3.69, I think. So there was only 2 matches out of I think I played between 500 and 750 matches, and in all of them, I only went below my KD twice, I believe. But I would only gain, but in times when I was just about, it would only be about 1 or 2 kills above my death. So I would say I was really good at that game, but even though this wasn't really that fun. So I just traded it in. Zombies I really did like. I didn't buy any map packs for it, even though they made release 5 for 1,200 points. So congratulations, you bought Black Ops, but now you had to spend another £50 to add on to it. I was okay at zombies. It wasn't really that good. So it wasn't really that good. So now that's pretty much it. Modern Warfare 3. I don't have it yet. I'm not sure. It doesn't look that good, to be honest with you. I don't know. I've never played it before, but I mean, it looks like Call of Duty 2.5 or Modern Warfare 2.5. Because I mean, they could have put a bit more effort into it. I mean, they could have reskinned some guns. Like the bar looks the exact same. A bunch of other, I forget them off the top of my head, but some of them just look the exact same as what they did before. Like the M4A1's another one. It looks like the exact same. The only reason why I would actually buy the game is for the campaign. Because I do know how it ends though, which is annoying because people in my school just ruined it the day it came out. So I would still like you to play over the campaign for it, and then maybe play some online. Might as well give it a go. I'm gonna get it for Christmas, but that's only because I have no idea what other game to buy. Ultimate Marvel still isn't released in my game store, which is frustrating. So I decided I might as well just get Modern Warfare 3 for Christmas. Why not? Because I mean, if I'm gonna get a free game, I might as well just get that and try it out. And I might trade it in if it's not that good again. So now I like to call this segment Big Headed segment, where I'm going to talk about my achievements in these games and probably the most notable moments. Obviously my high kill death in Black Ops is a highlight. Also moving on up from Modern Warfare 2 from 0.64 to 1.32 or whatever the heck I said earlier was obviously a big achievement. I've got 22 nukes, I believe, in Modern Warfare 2, which I think is a pretty good achievement because I did get, at the time of summer, I never boosted. That's one thing I've never done, and I'm proud for not doing it. I've never boosted for nukes, so I decided that I would try my best to get nukes as much as I could. I've only ever gotten 2 sniper nukes. That was with the Barrett, and that was with the intervention. I believe I got like 15 of my nukes in Afghan because it was my favorite map. Another one of my favorite maps was Salvage, which was a downloadable one. And I really did like that game. And then there's one more, I forget. Wasteland was another pretty good one for if you like using the sniper. I've gotten 3 nukes in that, and then I got 3 nukes in Salvage, and I got a couple of nukes and a few random ones. Like I got a nuke in my very first nuke was in Bailout, in which I was using the M4A1 and Raffica. I remember that off by heart because I still remember to this day. And I got a few nukes in like Rundown, Terminal, all those crazy maps. Other achievements, I have got 3 kills, 1 bullet, a quad feed or whatever you want to call it, and that was in Skid Row, and it was on the big row where you see like a bunch of people I just shot and then I got someone. I have gotten quite a bunch of no scope. No scopes. I do remember I got a no scope in High Rise, which was like across the map, which I still find pretty cool to this day. I've gotten a couple of 360s. You know, just the usual stuff. I've gotten countless quick scopes. My most used gun was the M4A1, I believe. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't. It was flip. I don't know, but flip. I'm an idiot. How did I know? How did I not know this? The AUG or the UMP obviously was my most used one. I think M4A1 was second and AUG bar was third. One of my shameful things is I've never gotten fall. I've never gotten fall. The most I've ever gotten was Red Tiger, and that was on my that was on my AUG actually. And I got Blue Tiger on like Barretts and UMPs and stuff. And I've gotten most of the camos for all the other guns. Another little big headed moment was getting 9 kills of one. It was either 6, 8, or 9 kills. I think it was 8 actually. I think I got 8 kills of 1 frag grenade. It was in what do you call it? It's flip. I'm a complete idiot. It's the map where you got. It's hard to explain as well. It's the map where there's like all this metal all over the place, and there's like several warehouses, and they're like big massive gas tanks and stuff. That there map. I'm a complete idiot for not remembering it. But I threw a frag grenade to A. Is in domination. I threw a frag grenade to A. Boom! Killed like a load of the team. Me and one of my friends, Dr. Froman, was in there, and we absolutely went completely hype. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty insane. I've gotten a couple of clutches, I believe they're called, where if you're the last man standing in Search and Destroy, and if you kill everyone, I've gotten a few in Terminal. There was one I got like a quick scoping one, like nothing but quick scopes. There's a whole pile of different like the usual stuff that makes you cool, like getting a no scope for like a Search and Destroy. I've gotten a whole pile of crazy kill cams for me and Dean's quick scoping lobbies, which he's recorded, and there's a whole pile of like I said, I was really competitive in it, so I was always aiming to get like the best kills you could possibly get, and that was one of my main goals for it. So I think that's pretty much it for Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2 still one of my best games. I would say it's one of my favorite games, albeit if it's I don't really like it as much anymore. It's probably just because I'm playing a bit too much Street Fighter nowadays. Black Ops was okay, but I treated it in. Modern Warfare 3, I'm probably going to make a special dose of the DAWG on that. Problem is though, I want to make a new series where I review recent games that I play. I don't know, and it needs to be a really cheesy title with DAWG on it, or a DAWG reference. So I don't know, right? So As always, comment on your thoughts, and I really don't know what you can comment on here about your thoughts on Call of Duty or something. I don't know. But, you know, comment on whatever you feel like. Comment on the next Dose of the DAWG, even though you cannot comment on the next Dose of the DAWG, because I know what I'm going to make for the next Dose of the DAWG. It's going to be a special Dose of the DAWG, but I won't reveal any more now. And I only select people that know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, this is me signing out. I still don't know what my end thing is, so I'm just going to end this video abruptly.